everybody is doing very well. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you every Tuesday and every Thursday at 2 p.m. Paris time. So for the people who doesn't know me, my name is Bryce Van den Busch. I'm 32 years old. I currently live in Belgium, and I have been, let me just share my screen, and I've been an entrepreneur for the last 12 years, almost 30 now. I started when I was 20, like financial advisors. I was working with a financial institution, and I was specialized in advising in saving, long-term saving with pension plan, saving plan, insurance plan, these kind of things. I worked with this company for 6 years. And then 6 years ago, I started to be interested in the digital business. And I started to look after the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies. And I understand very fast that it was a very great opportunity for the long term. And I started to work with some trading company and build some network around the crypto trading. I worked for almost 3 years with some trading company in the crypto market, and we had some amazing days at the time. When I started to know about the Bitcoin was around $200, and we saw the Bitcoin went to almost 20,000. So it was just amazing. It was even, I can say, unbelievable. And after that, also, of course, we see the Bitcoin went down very fast to almost 20,000 to around $4,000. So at the time, I can tell you that I have lost a lot of money personally. And that's make me realize that even if crypto market is a really great market, I really love it, but it's a very first specific market, and it's a market with high volatility that no one controls. So it was important for me to find also some other opportunity. And at the time, I started to be interested in a new financial market, which I would like to share with you an amazing opportunity. So welcome to what I call to EAWORLDFX and what I call the financial revolution. So you have to know that today with internet and the new technology, we have access to many things that in the past we didn't have access. So remember, in few years ago, when you want to see a movie or if you want to listen to some music, you needed to buy a DVD or a CD. So first of all, it was very expensive, but you don't have access to all the songs and video that we can have access now through some platform like YouTube, Airbnb, or things like that. Or even as a professional, someone who want to become a singer. Before, it was very difficult because you have to go through many intermediary. So you need to first make some casting, then you need to find a producer who accepts you. Then the producer needs to sign you in your production house. Then the production house, it needs to put all the marketing things around. So put you in television, radio, and some other place. And then only after that you can meet the general public. And today it's very easy because you just anyone can put his video on YouTube and you can directly meet the general public. So today with internet, we have access to so many things very, very fast and very easy. And it's exactly the same with what is happening right now in the financial market. Before in the past, to become a trader, it was quite difficult because you need to go to a marketplace, a physical marketplace. So it was not for everybody. It was like for a kind of elites who were able to get access to those marketplaces. But today with internet, anyone can get access to the financial market at any time. So we see a lot of independent traders, and we see a lot of good independent traders which emerge right now. And this is what I wanted to do, is to create a platform to connect those traders, those independent and professional traders, with the network. So exactly like Uber, like Airbnb, like Amazon, which are today some sharing, some connecting platform between people. And this is exactly the goal of EAWORLDFX in the financial market. This is why I call it the revolution in the financial market, because we almost we don't need any more intermediary like banks or big financial institution, now everyone will be able to get access directly, almost directly, through this kind of service for, of course, a better price. So today, all our partners that will be available on our platform, so the traders are working in the Forex market. So the Forex market, you have to know that it is the biggest financial market in the world. It is the market where all the currencies are exchanged, euro, dollar, GPY, all the currencies are exchanged on this market. All the company, the big financial institution, the banks, the states, and everybody is involved in this market. So it's a market which is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And it's a market where you have more than 5.3 trillion transactions per day. So it's just huge. And it's a market that will always be there. And it's a market that we are all directly or indirectly involved in this market. Because when you travel and you go to another country, you need to exchange your currency against the local currency. You are participating in this market. So this is why I wanted to also to discover and to get something great with this market, because it's a market when you have the right knowledge. It's a market that you can really work for the long term, and this is what we are looking for. So like I was saying, EAWORLDFX platform, it's a sharing platform where everyone will be able to get in touch with some sophisticated trading tools, and to be, of course, able to create this platform. I have some great partners behind me, some specialists and experts in several fields, in marketing, in trading, in analysts, in programming, development, software development, and artificial intelligence, which I will be able to explain to you. So about the vision of the company and the goal. So our mission is to create a kind of residual income to get the chance to everyone to upgrade their life, and to have some more time for us, and to do what we want to do. For some people is to spend more time with the family, some people is for travel, some people have some other things to do, but to have more time for us and not work for the money, but let the money work for us. And this is something very important for me, because when I was 16, I started to work like a tennis trainer before. So when I was 16, I was a tennis coach. And from my 16 to my 20, I started every year, I started to have more and more hours to give. So I started with like 10 hours per week. Then I went to 15, then I went to 20, then I went to 25 hours per week. And even I really like what I was doing. I was telling to myself that no, it's not something that I can do all my life, because the only way to be able to work to win more is to make more hours. And I don't want to make like 30, 40, sometimes 45 hours per week. It was too much. And this is when I started to be to working some other opportunity, and that's what's bring me here today. And today I want to share this with you. And also, when I started to look for some professional traders in the Forex market 3 years ago, I have tried around more than 200 traders for the last 3 years. And from the 200 traders I have tried, now it only remains 6 which have been available to make some consistent profit for the long term. So I realized that it was very difficult to find some good traders first, which are consistent. And I have personally lost a lot of money and a lot of time to be able to find them. And I don't want people to to make the same mistake as I did. I would like, 3 years ago, if I would have a mentor or someone who will give me some advice, who will bring me directly some professional traders, I would have been very happy. And this is what I want to share with people today, this value and this experience to let the chance to everybody to not make the same mistake as I did in the past. So our goal, like I was saying, is to bring some opportunity and especially some affordable and accessible opportunity. Because this is also something when I have the chance to find some good traders, most of the time they are working in a very private circle. And most of the time people need to be able to deposit more funds to be able to use their service. Most of the time it's around minimum $10,000 to be able to use their service. And it's not available for everyone. It's not possible for everyone. And this is why I wanted to create this platform to give the chance to everyone to get access to this incredible service, and you will see how. And very important also for me is the trust and the transparency, because in the last 6 years, I had the chance to build a lot of company. And I see, of course, some very great things, but I see also some bad things. And when I only took the good things. And one of the bad things that I didn't like is most of the company always we need to send the money to the company. So it means that most of the time we don't have the control of our money. So we give to the company and the company decide to do what they want to do. So most of the time, if they don't want to pay us back, unfortunately, it's not possible. And from my past experience, I saw so many companies who didn't respect what they say they're going to do. And I was very tired of this kind of company for many reasons, of course. First, because people are losing money. And you know, when you build this kind of company, you also lose some credibility in the time, you lose some network and things like that. You put a lot of energy to build a business, and sometimes it's go down. So you have to start again and again and again. And of course, this is not, I believe, something that I don't want, and I believe that you also don't want. And this is why I wanted to come with a very transparent business, which is going to be able to work for the long term. And to be able to do that, we have partnership with the brokers, which is called Equity. And Equity Brokers is the financial intermediary. So it's like a bank. For the people who doesn't know what's a broker, it's like a bank. It is the institution who has the license to operate on this market. And Equity is a highly regulated brokers. They have one of the strict regulation right now in the world, which is coming from UK, the FCA license, which I believe is the second the strongest license regulation after the SEC in USA. So you can be sure that with Equity, your money is 100% safe and secure, and only you will have access to your money at any time. So this is very important, is that with EAWORLDFX, you will never send some money to anyone. Your money will always remain in your own control and in your own account. So that's, of course, very good. It is 100% transparent. And I believe this is the key of success today for a company, is to show transparency. Today, if you are really trading and if you are really making some good profit, why the company should ask to the people to send them the money? Why are you not able to provide a service directly on the client account? So this is why we wanted to come with this service, and like I say, 100% transparent. And Equity is not only regulated by the FCA, they are also regulated by many others license. They have a license in Armenia, they have a license in New Zealand, they have a license in Jordan, they have a license in Dubai, they have a license in Kenya. So it's a broker which is available in almost all of the world except USA, which is of course very complicated. Most of the brokers don't accept, unfortunately, people from USA. But most of the other countries are almost all available, and that's very great. I think also maybe North Korea and Iran also are not available, but the others are available. So what's going to be available on our platform on EAWORLDFX? What you're going to have access? You're going to have access to what we call AI softwares. We also call it expert advisors or robots. It's just an automatic system that's going to trade automatically on the market. So what we're going to do, we're going to look how a trader works, how a trader trades, his logic, his strategy, and everything. And we will just put it automatically by using some very complex mathematical algorithm. So why to do that is because a trader, you know, he cannot be on the market 24 hours. He needs to rest. He has some family obligation. He needs to go to holiday. So many things to do. So he cannot be focused on the market 24 hours a day. But a software can, and a software can analyze the market, analyze the market 24 hours a day. So of course we are able to make a more profit. We can make like 2 or 3 times more profit than a manual trader. So this is the first advantage. And especially for the clients, it's very good because it means that we don't need to have any knowledge. And this is just amazing. We don't need to have any knowledge on the Forex market to be able to take advantage of it. And personally, I've been using this software for almost like for the last 3 years. And I don't have any knowledge on the market. And personally, I don't want to have any knowledge. I respect for the people who want to have knowledge. It's good. but I have my things to do, and I wanted, to have more time for me. And by using these softwares, it's possible. So all the people who have a lot of work, or who don't have the time to take the time to have the knowledge and everything, because I can tell you, to be able to control this market and to have the right knowledge, it takes around 5 to 8 years. And most of the time in the beginning, people will do mistake, and and people will lose, of course, a lot of money and a time. So this is why we wanted to come with directly some great solution and let the expert do. Today, this is personally my vision, is to let the professional do the work for us. And also, we wanted to provide what we call a diversification strategy. And this is very important for us because, before to launch EAWORLDFX, I've first of all look all the other actors in this market, because we are not the only one who provides some this kind of service. And from what I see is that most of the other people, they build their own softwares and they're gonna promote their own softwares, and it's good. But when you have just one software and you build your entire business around it, it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous because for any reason, we don't know why, but if for any reason, if the software is not efficient anymore or make loss, you can lose all your entire business. And this is not what we want. We want to be here for long term. And the only way to be here for the long term is by being able to diversify. This is the first rule in the investment world, and I believe in many other business, is never put everything in one place. It's too dangerous and it's more risky. So today you will have the chance through our platform to be able to diversify through many softwares. We are planning right now to have 6 softwares. Okay, so right now we started with 2, and step by step we will add additional softwares with the time. So this is very good because you will be able to diversify your risk, and by doing this, we put the risk almost to 0, and that's just, of course, amazing. So right now, like I told you, you will have different softwares. We started like with 2 because we just launched 2 months ago, so it's just quite the beginning. And step by step, we will add additional software. Also, very important for us is we wanted to have some very good softwares, and all the software that will be available on the platform have been highly tested before to be available. So you have to know that each software have been back tested for at least 3 years. So what we did, we look at 3 years in the past, how the software is going to react to the market, and we check the data for 3 years in the past, and we look how the software is going to work. And if we see that the software worked well for the last 3 years, then we're going to put the software in real-time condition, okay? And we're going to look for 1 year how the software is going to react. So that's very good because today, with 1 year history in real-time condition, in real-time market condition, it's more than enough to know if a software is good or not, to be able to work for the long term. And especially since last year, the market has been very, very complicated. We saw some high volatility on the market. It was just incredible what happened since last year. And all our software handle all this volatility and this market condition very well. So this is one of the best things, one of the great things that I believe, this is why I believe our software are built for the long term. And about the performance, I would like to show you the performance on my fixed book. So to be very transparent, because I talked to you about the trust and the transparency. For the trust, we work with the brokers directly, equity, where only the client will have access to his money at any time. And for the transparency, we work with a partnership. We don't have a partnership, but we connect our trading accounts to my fixed book. So if you don't know about my fixed book is an independent website. So it's a website that have nothing to do with us. Okay, any traders in the world can connect his account on my fixed book. So most of the time, some traders who want to be professional, who want to be transparent, they will connect on my fixed book, because my fixed book gonna show you all the statistics of the account in real-time condition. So this is very good because today, from the experience I had for the last 3 years, I can tell you that there is a lot of people who will not tell you the truth. There is a lot of traders that are going to tell you they are good, they are professional and everything. But when you ask them to show you a history, no, they are not able. So it's not normal. If you are a professional, you should be able to be transparent. And this is personally what we want to do. And I would like to show today with you our two softwares right now, which is available. The first one is CrushTip. Okay, this is the first software. CrushTip, to explain to you also a little bit about the strategy, it is a scalping strategy. So what means scalping? It means to take a small, very small trade for a very short period of time. So it's a software that's gonna close the trade after few minutes, few hours maximum. I never see CrushTip keep a trade open more than 24 hours a day. So it's a strategy that will take very small trade with very small leverage, but will make more trade. It's a software that can make around 200, 300, sometimes 400 trades per day, which is just incredible. And you can see here about the performance. You can see that CrushTip has done 25.5% for March, 15% for April, and right now, we are just beginning of May and already 1.22%. So it's just amazing. You have to know that since January last year, we have done an average profit of 15% per month average, which is just amazing. I've never seen that before in my life, especially on my account. I mean, this is the first time I saw real profit on my own account. So you can believe that I'm very excited to share it now with you. This is the first thing. And especially when you see what we call the risk management, what we call the drawdown. So what is the drawdown? The drawdown is the amount that a software going to use for trade. So it is not loss, it is not profit, but it will tell you the risk of the trading, you know, the risk that the trader or the software take. So of course, more amounts it will use for trade, more risky it is, you understand? And here, if you see the drawdown of CrushTip, you can see that most of the time, the drawdown is under 1%. Of course, some exceptional time, you will see more drawdown. It depends, you know, if you have some big crash or high volatility, of course, we're going to use more capital. This is absolutely normal. And 12% still nothing in the Forex market. But you can see that most of the time, the drawdown is less than 1%. Guys, I can tell you this from the last 3 years and a half. And I think if you know a little bit about Forex, I think you will be very impressed by this result, because today, a software that's going to use less than 1% of the total amount to trade, but going to make around 15% profit per month, I can tell you that is just huge, is just amazing. So I'm very proud to tell you that we have some of the best software right now in the world with one of the best risk management. You have to know that all our partners, they are very professional. They trade, most of them trade for more than 10 years, and they have a very good risk management. They are already managing a lot of money in private. Most of them, they are working around with 20 millions with some private clients. So they are very, very careful. So you can see here all the statistic, all the amount, the withdrawal, the profit. You have everything here all about the statistic. And you can see now since beginning of March, we have done 46% profit. 46%, it means that if you started with $1,000, now you will have earned $460 after just 2 months, which is just amazing. And this is real profit. When I mean real profit is most of the company that I worked before, when I purchase a license, I invest through the company, they're going to give me some return sometime per day, per week, per month. It doesn't matter. But most of the time, when I send the money to the company, I will never be able to get this money back. So it means that the first 4 to 6 months, I need to recover my initial deposit. So I don't make profit for the first 4 to 6 months. I start just to make profit after 6 months most of the time. But here it's real profit directly, almost every day, because you have access to your money at any time. You can withdraw, and you can withdraw your profit at any time. So this is just it's something that you never seen in the past. And if someone who would have come with this kind of product 6 years ago, it will just be amazing. And today I'm very happy to present you this. So this is our first softwares, and Elite Rob is our second software. So it's also a day trading. You have to know that most of our softwares are short-term trading. So we don't have trading styles like it will keep a position for weeks or months. No, we all of our software will always close the position after few hours or few day maximum. So Elite Rob, it's a day trading, so it's not scalping like very aggressive like crush tip. It will take less trade, so it's a software that's gonna take like that's gonna make around 10 to 30 trade per day. Okay, but because it makes less trade, he will take higher leverage, and of course gonna make a very good profit. And most of the time it closes also all the trade in less than 24 hours most of the time. And you can see the profit 42% in March, almost 18% in April, and also now more than 1% in May. So very good result, almost 70% in 2 months, which is of course amazing. It means that you have started with $1,000. Right now you have almost done $700 profit. And you can see also the drawdown is very low. Most of the time the drawdown is less than 5%. Most of the time. Sometimes it's go a little bit higher, but most of the time it's less than 5%, which is of course very incredible too. So this is about our two softwares, and in 1 month we will add another software which is also very good. So today, if I can make a small summary, because like I told you, we are not the only one on the market. And before to launch, we wanted to make sure that we have some incredible products. So what makes us apart, if I can say like this, to compare to the others? First, our technology and technology of trading, which I can tell you is one of the best right now. I have tried, like I told you, more than 200 traders, and I have ever seen this kind of trading. First, the consistent profit. You have to know that our software right now, they have never made one day, they have never closed 1 day in loss, and of course never 1 month in loss. Since January 2019 we never closed one month in loss, and this is just amazing. This is the second things. The highly test, where I can tell you that we highly tested our softwares before to be available first. This does also make a big difference. And most important, one of the things I wanted to do is the accessibility. And this is, we are the only one right now. And I'm very proud to tell you that our softwares, you can start with a minimum capital of $100. Most of the software I've seen, most of the time you need to be able to start with $1,000 or $2,000. And it's not, of course, not big money, but it's not affordable for everyone. And as we wanted to give the chance to everyone to get access to our service, we have a special system with our partners Equity that allows everyone to start with $100. So how it's possible, to explain you very quickly, is Equity have one of the best system for this. It's what we call a MEM. MEM, it's mean multi-account manager. So how it works is, even if each client remain private and personal for each client, so we're gonna collect all the money from all the clients, and we will put it together in one account. So we will work like a hedge fund or like a pool, we can say like a pool, and we will put all the money in one account, and we will trade from one account. And every time when the software is going to make profit or of course loss, it's going to split the profit or the loss to each client according his deposits. But so we collect all the money together in one account, but like I told you, only each client have access to his money. It's not like we have access to the money of the client. And because of this system, when someone deposits $100, it's added to the main fund, you know. And this is how it's possible for people to start with a small amount, because otherwise people will need to be able to start with $10,000, and this make a big difference. And of course, the transparency we want to give with my fixed book, you can see at any time our softwares and the result of our softwares. And also, like I told you, the control and the management of the fund, only you can control the fund. So right now, how to get access to our softwares? It's quite easy. You just need to purchase a software license, an EA license, which costs $250, which is a one-time payment. So it means that there is no additional fee, there is no monthly fee or things like that. $250 one time, and you have access to all the softwares that are going to be available on the platform. So that's very important. It's not like you pay $250 per software, you pay $250 for all the software. So I can tell you it's almost free. A software like this, if we need, normally if we should sell it to just one guy, normally it should cost around $100,000 per software. But as I told you, we want to work with the community to give access to everyone to this service. And this is why it's cost only $250. And I can tell you that it's almost free. And this is also something I didn't speak about, that that's also make a big difference compared to the competitor, if I can say like this, is most of the others, they're going to tell you to pay a monthly fee per month. Okay, so you need to pay most of the time around $200 to be able to use the software. And I didn't want to work like this, because when you work like this, it makes our product not available for everyone. Why? Because if we, let's say we make around 10% profit per month average, okay, to make it simple. So if you deposit $2,000 on your trading account, it means that you're going to make $200 profit. And if you have to pay your monthly fee $200, it means that you don't make profit. It means that you just break even. And it means to be able to make profit, you need to deposit at least $5,000, which make the product not available. So this is why we don't want to work with this kind of system. We just work with another system that I'm going to explain to you, which is just amazing. So first thing, when you purchase the license, after that you purchase the $250 license, you can open the account with the brokers, with equity. You can deposit any amount you want on your broker account starting from $100, okay? And you can, of course, add more money at any time. You can also reduce your money at any time. You can do whatever you want. And then you will be able to connect the softwares to your account. And this is also what's very important for me. I wanted a system which is very easy to connect, because I have tried, like I told you, a lot of software, and sometimes it can be very complicated. First, to install the software, sometimes you need to set the software by yourself and things like that. First of all, it's very complicated. And as we work with a system that we want it to be easy for everyone to be able to duplicate. And also it can be very dangerous, because to ask to someone who don't have any knowledge in the Forex market to install his software and to control by himself, it's very dangerous. So we don't work like this. The software is already integrated in the brokers. So once you open an account and you have deposited the money, there will just be a button, you click on it, and the software is installed. So it means you have absolutely nothing to do. It's just very easy. And we work with a performance fee, okay? And what is a performance fee is that we're going to look the profit that we have generated for the client each month, and we're going to charge 30% of the profit, and only the profit. First of all, we don't have access, like I told you, we don't have access to the money of the client, and we will never charge on the deposit. We will charge just on the profit. So the client can be sure that they will always be in profit. You understand? It's not like they can be break even or loss, because the company that's going to sell you a monthly fee, they don't really care. If you make profit, is good, but if you don't make profit, they don't really care, because they will just ask you to pay the monthly fee. And most of the time, because people are not able to deposit, like $5,000, they will deposit between $1,000 to $2,000. So they're going to take more risk. They're going to put higher risk settings. And that's why most of the time software are not able to work for the long term. We don't want this. Like I told you, our vision, we really want to work for the long term. And this is why we wanted to have the best risk management. We try to always use less than 5% of the amount to trade. And we try to make around a 15% profit per month, which is already very good. And we're going to charge 30% of it. So for example, if someone deposits $1,000 in a trading account, sorry, we're going to make around $150 profit per month. The company going to charge $50, and the client will keep $100 for him. So the client can expect to make around 10% profit each month, which is very good. And so it means that the company, to be able to make profit, the client needs to make profit. If the client don't make profit, the company don't make profit. So it's the best way to work for everyone. So this is everything about the service that we provide. If you have any question, I invite you to write it down, and I will be able to answer all your questions once we have finished the presentation. Now, I would like to speak with you with the second part, because I've been working in the network marketing for the last 12 years. And I believe today the best way to promote a service is when we are satisfied, when the client is satisfied about the product. And this is why we also want to give the chance to people to have a leverage and to be able to make the promotion of our softwares and to be able to earn more. Because today, you know, to be able, when I started to work with these traders, like I told you, the minimum to deposit was $10,000. So of course, it means that people who are able to deposit 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 or more, they already have they have already money and they are able to use the software, and that's great for them. But some people, there is also people who don't have the money and they are not able. And it's not always easy to make some profits. So we want to give the chance to people to have this big leverage, because today, if you can earn money just by making a promotion, which is free, you know, you don't need to invest your money. You don't need to have a, you know, a fee. So it's a big leverage, and you will have access to one of the best compensation plan right now to give you the chance to also promote our service. And I believe today, when you have good products, the promotion will just be natural, you know. So what's the compensation plan, the affiliation that you will have access? You will have access to 3 ways to earn. First is the direct referral commission, okay? So for each person that you're gonna bring personally and that's gonna purchase a software license, you will get 20% of the value of the license, which is already a big commission. Like I told you, I've analyzed a lot of systems, and I didn't see a lot of companies which were already giving 20% direct referral commission, which is already very big. And the second commission is the team bonus. The team bonus. What is the team bonus? Is, you know, if you are able to bring someone, but this guy is also able to bring someone, which is able to bring someone. So from your 2-3 person that you're going to bring into the company, you will be able to build a great network. So of course, you will be able to get a percentage of the total sales that you generate with your network. And this is very important for us. And we will work with the binary system. And for that, you just need to build 2 teams, okay? So it means that you just need to sponsor 2 guys. 1 guy in your first team and another guy in your second team. And all the people that you're gonna bring after, if it's you or if it's coming directly from the people in your team, they will go under them, okay? So if you want to sponsor a 3rd guy, you will choose in which team you want to put him, you understand? So this is very good, because you just need to build 2 teams. And the system will calculate the sales volumes. So all the license that will be buy in the 2 team, and you will get 10% of the weakest team's volume. So let's take the example here. Imagine that in your first team, you generate 100,000 sales volume, okay, with all your network, and into your other team, you generate 50,000 sales. You will get 10% of the 50,000, so you will get $5,000 commission. So I can tell you, this is just a huge bonus, especially on the long term, because, you know, when we start with 2, then you go to 4, then you go to 8, and you can build a great organization at a time. And this is why I choose to build with this kind of company when I started when I was 20, because I see that I can have an evolution. You know, it can sometimes, of course, not go. It's not like it will be in 2 days, but every day we can improve. And we need, you know, if you want to be able to make some great profit, I speak here, it's, you know, this part of the business is for the people who want to earn a lot of money, you know. You need to have a system working for you, and you need to be able to scale. And with this bonus, you are able to really scale. So this is the second bonus, is the team bonus. You will be able to get 10% on the direct referral commission. And the binary cap is what the maximum you can earn from the team bonus is $500 per day. So this is the maximum you can earn per day. And for the people who even want to get better commission, it is possible. You just need to upgrade your license from $250 to $500 license, okay? So you just add the difference. It's not like you need to buy a new license. You just add the difference, and you will have better commission. You will have 30% direct referral commission, 12% binary. So the team bonus will have now 12% instead of 10. And the daily binary caps is now $1,000 instead of $500. So it's just double, which is just amazing. So I can tell you that we have right now the compensation plan which paid the most in the entire industry, because we give back up to 80% back to the network. So it means that when someone purchases a software license, we give back 80% in commission. And why? How can we do that? First is because we don't have a physical product. Most of the other companies, they have a physical product, so it means they have a production cost. You know, they have many logistic things. They need a lot of office, things like that. So they are not able to give great commission, first of the things. And second thing is, most of the company, because they sell a product, they have to take the profit directly. But as I told you, we're going to make profit. The company is going to make profit from the service directly. So because we're going to charge 30% of the profits from the client, it means that we are able to give more back to the network. And we wanted to make a very, very great compensation plan, because I've been a networker for the last 12 years. And what is important for me is to give the chance to everybody to earn well, because if people earn well, they are more motivated. And when they are more motivated, they are able to, of course, build even more. So it's just right now a very simple compensation plan, but very powerful compensation plan. And the last bonus is a cycle bonus, which is very strong. You have to know that when you build the network, sorry, the maximum you can earn from the commission is the 5 times the value of your license. So what it means that if you have the $500 license, it means the maximum from the commission you can earn is $2,500. And once you have reached these limits, okay, so there is no limit of time. You can do it after a few weeks, few months, or few days, doesn't matter. But once you earn X5 the value of your license, to be able to continue to earn, you will just need to renew your license, okay? So here, you're very important to understand, the renew of the license, it only concerns the people who earn from the network. Because for just the client, if we talk just about the client, when you purchase your software license from $250, if you don't build a network, you will never need to renew or pay something else. You can use directly our service on your broker account. But for the people who build the network and you earn 5 times the value of your license, if you want to be able to continue to earn from the network, you will just need to renew your license, and you can earn again X5 again. And then when you earn again X5, you renew again. And you can do this unlimited time. So this is what we call a cycle. And this is just huge, because when you have your network, your organization that you're going to renew, because if you build a great network, it means that your network is earning. And when they are earning, it means they're going to reach these limits. And when they reach these limits, it means they're going to renew. And when they renew, it will generate for you new commission, new direct sales commission. So it means that if you have 10 direct partners, every time they're going to renew the license, you're going to get back 20% or 30% of the license, which is huge. It's a big residual income. And also for the binary is big, because it will generate new sales volume into the binary. So it's a very, very strong bonus, especially on the long term. So this is most everything about the compensation plan. And the last thing is about the payment system is, as you understand, there is 2 platforms. There is EAWORLDFX, which is the commercial platform, the marketing platform where you can purchase the software and where you can also get commission, okay? And we are working with Bitcoin, so you can buy the software by Bitcoin and you can withdraw your commission by Bitcoin. And then if you want to use our product, our service, our robots, you can open an account with Equity, and on Equity, you can deposit by Visa and MasterCard directly. You can deposit by bank wire transfer, and if you are not in the European, if you are not in Europe, you can also use Neteller and Skrill for deposit. So this is most everything about the business. As you can see, oh, okay. I just see now the presentation, the comments. I didn't see it before. I hope that you have the chance to see about it. So as you can see, we wanted to come with a very great business with very good service, because I believe the key is first the service. We wanted to come with a very affordable price. and of course with a very compensation plan. So right now, I would like to know if you have some question about regarding the service or the compensation plan. If you have some question, don't hesitate to put it on the chat, and it will be a pleasure to answer your question. Okay, is there any question? Okay, nice. Welcome our guest from Ireland. Okay, just I see a question about Sanya, Wyclef Sanya, very good question. Yeah, the thing is, because we work with the master accounts, because we will collect all the money through one account, it's better for the management. And of course, it means that clients have less risk, because today, if you put $100 in your personal account and you try to trade with $100, is almost impossible. This is why most of the time you need to start with $1,000 or $2,000 to be able to trade. But because we collect all the money, it gives a chance to everybody to start with $100 without putting his money in risk. So that's of course very great. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, just let me know in the chats. It seems that everything has been clear. Hello, Jakub. That's a good question about the tax. Personally, I cannot really answer this question because it depends of which country you are. So personally, you have to check, with some people, financial advisors in your country, because each country is different. I believe that most of the country, normally, I think you need to pay some taxes, but of course there can be some solution to avoid to pay them. So you need to check. You need to check about it. I cannot tell you especially for your country, but I believe there is some solution to be able to avoid to pay too much. Okay, guys, if there is no more question, it means that everything has been very clear. So that's great. I would like to say, first of all, thank you everyone to be here today on the call. I wish you, first of all, of course, the best with this opportunity. And I hope to see you very, very soon. As you understand, there is a big opportunity to take right now, especially in this hard time, because we understand when you see what's going on with the COVID and everything, you can see that most of the company, they are down or not able to work. So today we have the chance to have an industry to be able in the industry that they have no crisis, which will always be there. And even when the market is difficult or whatever, we are able to make very great profit. So even when the market is complicated, we are even able to make more profit. So guys, I really wish you the best with EAWORLDFX, and see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.